Hello, Joe Buck. Yeah. Oh boy, that's embarrassing. Man. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday, and so that means that it's not Wednesday anymore, or Thursday. It's a different day than those days. So that's pretty much why'd you put me on the spot? See, I didn't think he was gonna start the show with me today. He just turned the camera on, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here I am, live on the air, and I don't know what to do. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll read the comments. All right. The Frauditors said his favorite line from Star Wars was, Luke, you scurry dog, I be your father. What he got was a pirated copy. The cops suck. Anyway, how does Hez do this? Oh yeah, you were the first today, so you get the first happy dance. Here you go. Yeah, look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Yeah, all right. Alright, Lessinator was number 2. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Yeah, man. Friday is great because it's not any other day other than the day that it is, which is the day that you eat fish at the fish fry across the street at the VFW hall. Yeah, it's Friday, man. Alright, who's next, man? Oh, wait, we're supposed to clap for these guys, right? Yeah. Alright. And what else we got? We got Lexianne's here with a picture of a beagle. That rhymes with eagle. And that guy Schmiegel, the Schmeigel, Tim Weigel, with sports on your local news station. Yeah. Oh yeah, claps. Yeah. Hello and welcome to the show, Lexianne. Alright, who else is here? Oh yeah, we got that dude who likes it when I poo on his Deep Purple records. Yes, hello, Mr. Highway Star. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And I forgot all about this one. So yesterday, here, let me put it this way. Highway Star. You should go check out your your Marshall Tucker records, man. Yeah. I got a surprise for you. Yeah. Alright, what is this? Terry Barnes. Happy Friday and God bless. Oh yeah. Hey, God bless you, sir. And yeah. Hey, welcome to the show. It's Friday and you're here. Self-defense is not. Yeah. Alright. Who else is here? We got the Lessinator. We got David. We got it's Steven Robinson guy. Okay. What's up, everyone? Hey, that's me! Hey, thanks, man. Why did Voodoo cross the road? I don't know. Why did I cross the road? He was running from a mob because it's Voodoo Beatdown Friday. No, come on, man. I don't like that none too much. No, come on, man. I don't want to get my beats. Damn it, the only beats I want are the Beastie Boys. You know what I'm saying? The Frauditor hit a moose on the way to work this morning. I don't know how the Frauditor knew where the moose was going. The cops suck. Yeah. Hey, Donna Ray is here. Good to see you. All right, nice to have you at the show. Or whatever has told me I'm supposed to say. Yeah. Hey, Lori Marie, I can see the black sheep is in the house like a mouse and squirrel. Wait, mouse, house, grouse. Look at the grouse. Spouse, mouse, house, douse. Yeah, you can douse with liquid. Yeah, man, I can dig it. Gold 2269. Hello from the Arctic state of Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, isn't that where they signed the Continental Congress and the Declaration of what is that thing called? You know, where Philadelphia, or Pennsylvania. Yeah, V Mims or whatever. I remember Pennsylvania. That's where Rocky Balboa's from. Yeah. You guys suck. You're a schmuck. I'm a pimp. And you're a simp. I'm from Hamburger. Hamburgers. I like hamburgers. Give me one, son. Hey, Victoria B, she got wine and cheese, please. Yeah, man. Give me some of that sweet Pinot Grigio, man. You know what I'm saying? That Pinot Noir. Oh, that's what you got in the picture, right? Yeah, man. I like that, them white wines, the ones that are sweeter than a treater and Mad Dog 2020, the good stuff, high quality. Ow, damn it, guys. All right, Parson! Yay! One of my fans! Yeah! That's right. Hey, welcome to the show, Parson. You know what? You deserve a happy dance. Let's go. Look at my butt. Yeah. All right, Parson. Great to see you, buddy. Daughter Troll Slayer. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Hip hip Peru. Gonna take a poo. Landing on your shoe. 'Cause that's just how I do. Boo. Hey, we got $5 from Highway Star. Tiny left a surprise on your Donny. No, thanks not. Come on, man. I don't need no poo on my Donny Osmond records. That's not fair, especially dog poo. That's the worst. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to clean that up. Oh, no. Well, anyway, I guess you made a donation, so I have to give you a happy dance. Let's go. Come on, man. Look at my butt. Yeah. Well, I stick it in your face. Yeah. All over the place. Yeah. That's where poo comes from. Yeah. Poo comes out of my butt. It lands on your record collection. And sometimes in your stew. I like to poo in your stew. I poop in your soup. That's what I do. And everybody knows I'm pooping on you. And it's true what I do. What is it? Good morning, Hez and the Rash family. Happy Friday. I see David E. Persons is here. Did you know that Mr. Persons was there when Voodoo was the victim of his very first tasing? Oh, come on, man. I tried to forget about that one. That's the one where my spleen first started to bust and explode, and then my pancreas and my kidneys and everything. It's horrible. All of my internal organs are consistently damaged by this stupid tasing just because I'm a rotten, evil, no good slime bag scumball, frauditor, and I have no empathy or emotions. I don't like it. Shut up. Anyway, what do we got? $2 from David E. Persons. Who's now Voodoo? It's Friday, so fry today. Fried Zappalation. Oh, come on, man. I'm hosting the show today, which means I don't get zappified, right? Right, Hez? Is that how it works? No? Oh, come on, man. Oh, there goes my appendix. Crap, hammer, sandwiches. Oh, and the beat. Oh, no, come on, double.
Hey, Uncle Artie's in the house. Oh, my goodness gracious me. That's good stuff. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Friday. That's right. That means it's almost the weekend, baby. Yes. Oh, thank you very much. Oh man, what a great time. Yesterday was crazy. So at Minnie Hez and I are fast asleep. It's like 11 o'clock at night. We were watching the mixed doubles curling at the Olympics, but then we went to bed. So now it's like 11 o'clock at night. I get woken up, my phone's ringing. Like, what the hell's going on? It's his mom. So I answer the phone. I'm like, what's going on? I guess my two daughters got in a fight. And they're like, you come in here and you break these girls up now. And I'm like, what the heck? Like they're fighting so bad. They're calling me to come there to break up the fight. And then I start getting texts from my daughters saying, no, don't come. They don't know what they're talking about. And then her and back and forth. And so then I'm starting getting ready to go. And then they're like, no, don't come. So then I start getting, and then I get, come on, come. And then what's going on? And eventually you know, my ex called me directly and she's like, they calmed down now. It's good, whatever. But it's just like, it was just a nightmare. And it disrupted my sleep pattern. Dang. Oh, man. But whatever. Things happen. It's just, we could have had a video. Yeah. Call the law. Yeah. Film it and then post it on YouTube. No. It's just kids being kids, siblings fighting. If if they had to call somebody every time my brother and I got in a fight back in the day, oh, it would have been bad. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey, Zap doll. Electric Glide, what's up? Confiscate their phones. Yeah, now you're talking. That's the way to do it. That'll get them under control real fast. Those kids today are addicted to those phones. They're crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let them establish hierarchy. That's right. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing, but it all turned out fine, whatever. So it's all good for now. So, hello, welcome to the show. It's Friday. We're ready to go because, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Oh, wait a minute. Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill Stupidity for $2. News how Voodoo pooped in the popcorn. Zap has. Oh, I don't want to get zapped. I don't like it none too much. You're the Wolfman Jack of the anti-frauditors. That's right. I like that. Like Howlin' Wolf. That's boom. That's boom. That's boom. Boom. That's yeah. Oh. All right, Captain Beefheart. Let's see what do we got here. Zap. What do you mean by zap? Oh, I understand what you're saying, Uncle Artie. Here. Yeah, that's right. I'm not getting zapped. Ain't gonna happen. There's no. Ow! What the what? There you go. All right. Yeah. What's this? Yes, I figured out something about fraudsters. The reason they do what they do is because they're frustrated by their own lives and take it out on everyone else. Yes. I do believe. See, this is the thing because there's so many of them now. I think if you had to like do a psychological breakdown, there are certain patterns that you see, but I don't think like there's one thing that all of them have in common. But I do think that that is true for many of them. Yes, absolutely. Um, they feel like they have no control in their lives, so they have to go out and assert dominance against people that they know they're going to get away with it. That's one of the reasons why I think that cops are one of their main targets because they love to use their "oh, I hate police" as an excuse, but the reality is, you know that they can't do anything. Like the idea that they sell their fans is if you walk up to a cop and talk trash, he's going to beat the crap out of you and maybe even, pop a cap on you. You know what I mean? Get you unalive, whatever. Or just handcuff you to a post and beat the crap out of you with a billy club. But even though that's what they sell their audience, they know for a fact that's not going to happen. That's why they constantly confront police because they know the police can't do anything about it except maybe arrest them. And then they let them go. Like, nothing happens. They never pay any consequences. They just like feeling dominant and feeling in control because they have no control in their lives outside of that. They have no, that it's all about control and dominance. Give me your name and badge number now because I demand it, because I'm your boss and you're my servant. You do what I say when I say it, boy. Bow down before me. Lick my boots. You pig. Ah. And they know that the cop can't do anything except stand there and listen to him. So that's why they do it. Because it makes them feel like they're big, tough guys. I'm telling this cop what's what, and the cop can't stop me. Ha ha. No crap, he can't. Question. So if Hez is the Wolfman Jack of the anti-frauditing world, does that mean his show is the Midnight Special? Yeah!
Oh, the Midnight Special, shine a light on me. And then Dan Aykroyd turns into a monster. Hip hurry, die the Midnight Special, shine a light on me. And then Dan Aykroyd says, do you want to see something scary? I'll show you something scary. Look at my butt. Get in, see how I tied it all together? Oh!
Their moms told them they were special. How do you stop two girls from fighting? Zap News Now Voodoo Ed has. That's awesome. Hey, COVID 42's in the house. Stop putting that super chat in my face, guys. Come on. I don't want to. Stop. Uncle Artie, cut it out, man. Stop it. Uncle Artie, I'm not going to get zapped again. No, stop. It hurts too much. Uncle Artie, stop. Don't do it. Don't do it, Uncle Artie. No. No. Oh, damn it. Oh, you. Uncle Artie. How dare you. Trying to take over my show again. This is what you get, boy. You gotta start. I got one of these days. I'm gonna, because I know you and Voodoo work together. Because he's always messing with my wires. There's some way he crossed the streams and gave you some amount of control, but ultimately, I can override the stuff. It's just a pain in the butt. The 70s were the best. Bell bottoms and miniskirts. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they are starting. The cops are getting more and more wise. Well, because here's what happened. Because I've been doing this long enough. That I saw the entire pattern of how it's gone. So it started with, the cops always showing up and trying to shut these guys down until it got to the point where enough of them were doing it and pushing back enough to where they started training the police specifically. All right. It turns out that some random idiot hanging around filming random stuff and causing a scene and talking trash is some kind of internet thing that like people do now. So now that that's a thing, we know that that's what they're doing, and they're just looking for an excuse to sue the police department, and that's all it is. So if you see these guys, just disengage, just forget it, just leave them be. So it was specifically because of that Frauditors started to double down on going after businesses and individual people and private citizens, and really, really doubling down on the post offices and the city. Basically, by going after regular people that aren't cops, until those people call the cops because the frauditors won't stop pushing until they do. That forces now the cops have to interact. They've been trained, once you see one of these douchebags, leave them be, to, okay, so now they're going to pick on regular people. So the regular people call the cops. Now that they call the cops, now the cops have to approach the frauditor. So that was phase 2. And that had been going on for a while. But now, like you say, it's getting to the point where the cops are realizing this. So now it's like, okay, you know what? This is never going to end. They're just going to continue to harass and go after people and poke the bear and waste our time and tax money and our resources dealing with them because they're stupid and they want the cops to show up. That's their whole purpose, because we're testing the police. We're educating the public and the police of how they must behave. In fact, we want the police to come so that they can educate the public. We don't need them going after criminals. We need them coming here and telling people, hey, idiots with cameras are allowed to be idiots with cameras and swear at you and berate you and insult you, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. That's the cop's job. It's not to chase criminals. It's to tell old ladies that are getting pepper sprayed by frauditors that there's nothing the cops can do to stop them from doing that. And these guys are just allowed to run amok. And the cops are starting to realize that that's all they're doing. So, yeah, they are starting to get more into, okay, you're getting trespassed. Let's go. I'm not hearing your story. I've heard it 500 times. I'm sick of it. Let's just go. So, and making laws, where it's more difficult for these idiots to be dumb. It never made sense to me, the private business thing. I thought they were about government entities. What does auditing a jewelry store have to do with that? Exactly. But like I said, my theory is the whole thing with that started because once the cops a couple years ago started being trained, like once this started to become a thing to where they actually did train police on how to deal with it, the police were specifically told not to engage. So now, if they're attacking regular people in private businesses, they're going to call the cops, forcing the police engagement, which is the ultimate goal, is for them to get the largest amount of clicks and views. Doesn't just come from confrontation. The big bucks come from the confrontation with police or even interaction with police, because then they can put the cops in the thumbnail. Boom, get 1 million clicks. Like Casey Camera Boy. The cops show up, he kisses their butts. He's a bootlicker. But he can put a cop in the thumbnail. Officer dumbass does walk of shame as I humiliate him. And then you watch the video, cops show up. Hello, officer, sir. Hello, sir. How do you do, sir? Enacted curfews. Yep. It just proves that it never was about that. Yep. Regular people can file privacy strikes. Yes, and more people need to know that that's a thing. They've had a bad year so far. Yes. In 1968, a little-known group called Steam recorded "Na Na Hey Hey Kiss 'Em Goodbye." Yes, folks, that's an actual song. We've been singing it at sporting events every year. Na 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 na, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Making it illegal to film police at night. Oh, yeah, shining lights in their eyes. The bear needs to strike back. That's it. They poke the bear until it swats, and then point at the bear. Look, he's swatting at me. That's the whole thing. That's really what it all boils down to right there. They just keep poking the bear and they don't stop poking. It's like, because they'll always say they're fans. And then they'll all say the same thing. So don't react, right? So like the idea is tell the bear not to swat at the guy. Okay. But if the bear doesn't swat, they're just going to keep poking it until it does. That's poking it. So don't swat. Okay. So keep poking until it does. That's the problem. They keep poking it until it does, and then as soon as the bear swats, look, guys, it's that bear swatting at me. I'm just a poor, sweet, innocent journalist minding my own business, just exercising my freedom. That's all I'm doing. And this mean, vicious, evil, rotten, no good, tyrannical bear is swatting at me. Why would he do such a thing? Oh, no. Well, they're going to have the cops called on them, or they're going to catch a hand by messing with the wrong person that doesn't care if they catch a charge. Yeah, that's why they like to pepper spray everybody all the time. Ugh. The best defense is to turn on Taylor Swift and ruin their video. Yeah, you know, it's another thing I always said, like, that would really, really destroy one of their videos. And I'm not necessarily advocating for this. I'm just saying it would work if you had just like, it doesn't have to be filthy. It doesn't have to be disgusting. Anything. It could even be, like a work of art, a legitimate work of art. But just have like a nude picture of somebody, and then hold that up to their camera. That'll ruin their live stream. YouTube will shut that down instantly. You don't have to wait for them to get a copyright strike. The second they see nudity on YouTube, done. So just walk up to it and hold it up to the camera. See how they like it. Nerd Girl Jen's World, what's up? They give real journalists such a bad name. When they see people with a camera, they get angry at them. Yes, exactly. Hez, can we have a moment of silence for my neighbor and his family? Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Yes. A moment of silence. Absolutely. All right. Anyway, Lucid already squashed the copyright music theory, right? Well, that's the thing. Like, a lot of these people just work around that. And that's why I say, like, the music thing works sometimes, but it's not as because there's ways to work around it. There's even software now where you can like have it find the music in the audio and just take that out, but leave like the voices and stuff. It's so yeah, that's getting harder and harder to get away with just doing that. Um, but I mean, again, ultimately, your best weapon is the privacy strike. If because like they don't worry too much about it because they'll post the video, make their money, and then by the time the people find the video and have it stricken for privacy and then taken down, they've already gotten paid. They don't care. But if that started happening all the time, like every time they posted a video, all the people in it said privacy strikes on them. After a while, it would start getting to them. In fact, I think, didn't that happen to Audit them for a while? That's what made him lash out and start threatening to sue like everybody on the planet because he kept getting privacy strikes on all of his videos all the time. Oh. If you really want to make them mad, say their full name. Yeah. Stevie Kelly. Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, go up to, or of course, you could always film them. See, that's why I've always said, and I still do, because I still think that this would be the greatest thing ever. Like, I could build an entire career off of just doing this. Like, if I could find out somehow, some way where these guys are going to go before they go and show up there and audit them, turn it around on them, flip it on them. Because I've been doing this long enough that I know their script better than some of them do. And I would totally make it where I wouldn't be just a can-backing Darren. No. I'd start out like I'd walk up to them with my camera out, and I would go out of my way to make sure that I stood close enough that they have to react. They have to. I'm too close. And they'd say, "Hey, you're in my personal space. Is that a felony or misdemeanor? Are you trying to stample on my rights? I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity. Are you being a tyrant telling me where to stand and where I can't stand? How dare you? I'm engaged in a First Amendment protected activity, and you're a tyrant. And don't you tell me where I can or can't stand." Oh, come on, man. What are you doing? Are you filming me? I'm trying to do my thing. No, I'm trying to do my thing. You're blocking my camera. I'm pointing my camera at them. You're blocking my camera. You're getting in my way to do my job. You're getting in my way of you're violating my rights. My First Amendment right to film. I'm a journalist. I don't know what you are. You're a cambacker. And flip it on them. You're the cambacker. I'm the journalist. I got a YouTube channel. I'm a legitimate journalist. You're just a cambacking Karen. Why don't you do the walk of shame and get out of here, you tyrant, telling me what to do and what not to do? I would just completely lay into them the whole time. Just keep it going. Like whatever they say, I'd have a response. So you're an idiot. No, you're the idiot. You look dumb. No, you look dumb. Just whatever they say, just whoop. People Patriot Media has a few videos where he did exactly that. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Gary Snow. Yeah. I've seen some of those. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I would love to do that, But my dream, my ultimate dream would be to be able to hit the top, to find out where Long Island Audit's going to be and show up at one of his, where Audit Them's going to be and show up at one of his, where Casey Camera Boy's going to be and show up at one of his, where Silence Boy's going to be and show up at one of his, where SGV's going to be and show up at one of his. All of the big dogs show up and derail their audits, all of them. That would be so awesome. FAPA? Oh, I'd love to derail one of his audits. And John Felix, if he goes out, he doesn't go out very often, but when he does, or Leroy Truth, oh, I'd love to derail one of his. Oh, that would be so awesome. It would be difficult to do, though, because they have random brains. That's true. That is true. As someone at reception asked for my government name. It was weird. Well, people are, these days, it's, Long Island Audit is probably being watched by Homeland Security now. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, my co-host for the Saturday Night Snafu, which should return tomorrow, Frauditor News Network, once again, has given us a brand spanking new video. So we're going to start the show today with Frauditor News Network. All right. Yes. Oh, man, the ultimate premiere. This is going to be awesome. Mark Baggett's here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. This is awesome. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I present to you our Frauditor named Oconee, South Carolina Cop Watch. He only has 11 videos so far, but he's off to a good start. His current video provides absolutely no context as to what occurred before the police showed up, which is pure Frauditor journalism for you. In the video's description, he claims he was leaving the spot on the alley in Seneca when he was intercepted by Seneca PD. After he was harassed by a patron inside for wearing an Antifa hat, the police decided to place him under quote-unquote investigative detention. The catch, he claims, is that the officers admit on camera that he didn't commit a crime. They held him against his will solely to facilitate a civil trespass notice, a clear violation of the Fourth Amendment. The real catch here is that the Frauditor has definitely read the Frauditor Handbook and is fluent in all its ignorant crap. In truth, you don't have to have committed a crime for an officer to legally detain you. That's the purpose of the detainment, to determine if a crime has been committed. Also, when law enforcement issues someone a trespass notice, it's a criminal trespass, meaning that one can be arrested for violating the trespass. A civil trespass is when it's issued by a property owner or its authorized agent, but they can't make an arrest. Lastly, An officer detaining someone to investigate if a crime had been committed is not a violation of their Fourth Amendment right. I really wish these douches would just study the amendment from an authorized source, not the Frauditor Handbook or the YouTube School of Frauditor Law. Anyway, also in the description, it states to watch as officers struggle to explain their reasonable, articulable suspicion, and that he's threatened with arrest for standing on a public easement. In parentheses, he writes, notice the utility poles and boxes. Well, spoiler alert, none of that happens. But let's watch for ourselves. Keep an eye out for this frauditor, because I'm guessing that there's an arrest waiting for him just around the corner here in the Frauditor Zone.
So I am
In typical frauditor journalism fashion, he's filming in portrait mode, so I decided to fill in the extra space with what I would expect to find if I looked inside a frauditor's mind, which would include extra space.
What disturbance did I cause?
We were made aware of a disturbance that was being caused. That's why we're back here talking to you. We were notified by the owner of the establishment that there was a gentleman wearing an Antifa hat like you have on right now.
Antifa hat.
Yes, sir. It says Antifa on it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
he gave your description. And then
What
when we
would be
walked
the
out here with
crime of
him,
Antifa?
I'm not. That was part of the description. I'm not saying that was part of the crime.
All right.
I'm just saying that was part of the description as to how I'm able to identify you as the person that the owner of the establishment was speaking about. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. And then when we came out of the back porch, I asked him if he still saw you out here. Yes, sir. Staff Sergeant Dakota
Yes.
Nicholson.
And
Staff
you are
Sergeant
recording?
Nicholson. Yes,
Fantastic.
sir. I am recording. Okay.
Cool.
Then when we came out of the back porch and was talking to him, he said he pointed at this blue Jeep and said he's in the blue Jeep.
Yep.
And then when we came out here and you
What
came
was
out,
the
I saw
disturbance inside the bar?
The disturbance inside the bar.
Do you have
All I was
video
told was a
recording?
disturbance.
Do you have video recording?
I was told it was a disturbance and they wanted to place you on
All right.
trespass.
Well, surprise, surprise, the officer did not struggle to explain anything. The reasonable, articulable suspicion was the crime of a disturbance in the bar that the owner claimed was caused by the frauditor.
Cool.
Okay.
Trespass? Fantastic.
Okay. So if you can just hang tight real quick.
No, trespass is not a crime.
Well, you're gonna hang tight real quick.
You can take my
Yeah.
tag there.
Mhm.
You can trespass beyond that. Have a good day.
No, sir. You gotta stay right here. Yeah, I already told you you are detained. Okay.
For what
For
crime?
us to serve you with a trespass notice.
What crime?
For us to serve you with a
What
trespass notice.
crime?
We are in doing.
Is that
conducting an
a
investigation.
felony
You
or
are in
a-
investigative detention?
Is that a felony
You
or
are in
Call it
invest-
investigative detention,
Evan.
dude.
All right, Evan, go talk to Sergeant Coffee.
is
all
that
right.
a felony or a misdemeanor?
You
Please
are in
let me
investigative-
finish.
You are in investigative detention.
For
Okay. You are in investigative detention. I don't have to tell you what for, Mr. Jesmer.
found it.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Even though you wish to be extremely uncooperative.
No, I'm just asserting my rights.
So
Is that a sergeant?
Yes, sir. Staff sergeant. Badge number is 310.
Officer Brundage.
Officer Brundage?
Badge number
Fantastic.
326.
I've actually dealt with you before. Thank you.
So all we're doing is we're just gonna serve you a trespass notice and then you're good to go.
That's cool.
Like I have no animosity or anything like that. Like I'm
Cool.
trying
I
to
will
be
not
cordial
give
and
you
free.
my ID.
That's fine. I've already got your information.
I'm on public property right now.
Well, now you are, but you were on
Yes.
private property before.
No, but
when
right
we first
now,
made contact.
but right now I'm
we're
on public.
Yes, sir. Right now,
So-
you're on public property.
I have left there, haven't I?
You have left there. Yes. sir.
Cool.
We're just waiting for the trespass notice to get filled out. So we
Awesome.
can give you your copy.
Have
of
a
it,
good
okay?
day.
No.
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 Public.
That's correct.
Oh, I can't leave?
Well, now
Illegal detainment. Is that what I'm hearing? Illegal detainment.
Detention, sir.
Illegal detention.
Investigative.
Investigative. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
All right,
So
cool.
you're just gonna hang out here. We're gonna get you a copy of the trespass notice, and then we'll rock on from there.
Fantastic. Do you mind if I just... Oh, wait. Let's just do this real quick. Not leaving?
Oh my goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen, we got $20 from Parson 1122. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, and he's got a poem for Voodoo. Voodoo, we'll have you read it.
Oh, yeah, I love Parson. He's a good guy. All right, let's see. If you ever audit Houston, we'll do you... Oh, nah, see, I already blew it. Let's see, because it says wheel, but I think he means well. So let's try that again. If you ever audit Houston, well, you better do it right. You better not mumble there. You better not fight. Or the sheriff, he will grab you, and the boys will bring you down. The next thing that you know, Voodoo, you'll be prison bound. Yes, that's good advice, man. When I'm in Texas, make sure that all I do is poo on Highway Stars Records and go to Uncle Artie's bar and poo in his drinks. That's good stuff, Maynard. Anyway, here's your thank you for the money happy dance. Let's go. Look at my butt, look at my butt, look at my butt. Woo-hoo. Yeah, I'm dancing. All right, and for you, Parson, because you're so awesome, I'll do some stand-up for you. Chuck Norris doesn't use shark cages. Sharks use Chuck Norris cages, because cops are bad. Okay, all right. Two guys walk into a bar, and the third guy ducks because ducks are cool and they swim in your pool. The cops suck. Here we go, yeah. I let the midnight special shine a light on me. And then Dan Aykroyd turns into a monster hip Harry. Let the midnight special poo on your shoe. 'Cause I'm a pimp, you're a simp, I'm a poop on you. I'm eating the shrimp. What? You're about as useless as a screen door on a submarine. I don't get it. A screen door on a submarine wouldn't do anything except... Oh! Wait, what? Oh, come on, man!
All right, that's amazing. Thank you again so much, Parson, for the 20. Here's a real happy dance for you. Let's go. All right, thank you so much. I love it. Very generous. Thank you. Oh, this guy. Yeah. Why don't we check out the rest of the video, see what's going on with this idiot.
Just standing
You're
right
good.
here.
You're good.
Just make sure that my vehicle.
Well, you're running out of gas or tearing up your wipers.
Yeah, well, I want to make sure that all of what's going on right now is recorded on all 360 degrees of my dash cam.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, my tiny chihuahua life is in the hearse. All right, there you go.
For my rights.
I mean, that's not.
Because right now you're illegally detaining me.
You're investigative detention.
No, it's not investigative detention at all.
Okay. How much have you had to drink? Because you slurred.
0.
You sure?
Sure.
You slurred.
100%.
Like I said, I'm just asking because your speech was slightly slurred.
Jesus Christ. You guys. Fantastic. So, investigative, nothing criminal, right?
Investigative detention.
Fantastic.
That's where the video ended, and there goes another lie exposed. The officer did not mention anything about an arrest in the entire video, and the trespass was for the bar, not for standing on a public easement. Do these frauditors actually believe what they're saying, or are they just making it up as they go? Actually, does it even matter? Because either way, they're wrong. You are now leaving the frauditor zone and entering the cooldown zone. For the person who commented in my last video that they don't like the cooldown zone, guess what? You can now leave. For everyone else, I present to you another type of cuckoo that's not a frauditor, but a cuckoo bird. Hope you enjoy.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only Frauditor News Network. Yes. That's awesome. It's amazing how this guy looks like he has nothing else better to do with his life but get detained by police. Yeah. That's the thing, too. Like, so much of what these guys do. And again, I've heard the argument so many times from them and their fans. Like, when we come after them, they'll be like, well, what's the matter with doing YouTube and making money on YouTube? Your videos are monetized. You make money on YouTube. And it's like, that's not the point. The point is, when we talk about you guys not having jobs or lives or whatever, it's because where do you get all this time to hang out at the DMV all day or at the post office all day or standing out in front of a bank or whatever and just filming all day? You got nothing else better to do with your life? You don't have a family you can spend time with? You don't have friends? You don't have anything to do except for just spend your whole day causing trouble and trying to get arrested or trying to get trespassed or trying to get detained? Like, I want to go to jail as much as possible. Why? To prove that I have the right to be an idiot and get arrested for it. Like, yeah, no job, no nothing. Just stupidity on display. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one, the only, my co-host on the Saturday Night Snafu, Frauditor News Network. All right. Yes. All right. Whew, they don't have a life. Yeah, they got nothing. They're just filming people trying to get arrested, trying to get trespassed, trying to build as much of a criminal record as possible. So that if YouTube cracks down on this and the YouTube bubble pops and they got nothing left, they'll be able to try and get a job, and then they'll see their criminal record and say, yeah, we're not hiring you. You've been trespassed 72 times, man. Come on. What are you doing? They're all right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's keep it going while we still got some momentum. Let's see. How about you know what? How about NCR News Network? He's got a video of a guy doing a library. Oh, we love, and that's the other thing too. I got to do this real quick. What's with the libraries? Like, what are they auditing at the library? What are they? Because I had somebody in the comments yesterday that was like, well, what's wrong with holding people accountable? Holding them accountable for what? You're in the library. What are you holding the librarians accountable for? Whether or not they put the books in alphabetical order? Like, what are you talking about? Whether or not they have a sign-in sheet to use the computer? Well, of course. Why wouldn't they? You walk in there, you guys got any computers available? I don't know. We don't keep track. Like, it's not a Fourth Amendment violation. You could write anything you want on the sign-in sheet. It doesn't matter. They just want to know that somebody's using that computer at that moment so that if somebody else comes and says, hey, you got any computers open, they'll know if they do or not. Like, it's, you just think for 2 seconds you'll figure this stuff out. It's not because they're vicious, evil, no good tyrants. Like, that's what librarians are. They're vicious, evil, no good tyrants that are trying to violate your rights by asking you to... what's the point of auditing a library at all? Like, what are you looking for? What are you trying to hold them accountable for? If they'd spent this much time at the library when they were in grade school, they wouldn't have to do this crap for a living. Libraries are soft targets. Absolutely. Extremely soft targets. This is not in there. And I think one of the reasons why libraries became so popular so fast is I've never been to a library that wasn't kind of treated like what they would call a safe space, right? In other words, there's always a kid section, and there's always cool stuff for kids in the kid section. So in general, there's usually a lot of kids hanging out in the library. And then there's the fact that people who maybe don't have access to the internet, don't have access to a computer, maybe they're homeless people, maybe there's something, maybe they need to get on the computer to find a job or to apply for benefits or whatever. And the only way they can do that is by using the computer at the library. Right? So you got people there that really, truly need help and assistance, not just academics that are sitting there reading their books, being posh, hoity-toity, and, oh no, do not let this person film me. No, it's kids playing. It's people who actually literally need the services of the library. And yeah, you get those people too. But usually they're sitting at home reading with their smoking jacket and a pipe, right? It's like these unrealistic expectations of what life is supposed to be. So they're hanging out in the library. For what purpose? Hold them accountable for what? Well, that I'm allowed to film. What? Oh, what's the one thing they always say about every library in the world? Shh. That's why they know they'll get a guaranteed reaction, because they're supposed to be quiet and they're going to make the loudest. Yes, yes, yes. Nerd Girl's starting to feel better. Good, good, good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out this NCR News Network video of a frauditor at a library. Let's go.
It's a public library. Dan with Auditing Erie County is letting the Tulsa Police Department know that the folks at the library here illegally arrested, detained, kidnapped him the other day.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
So we are here to report on all of that, and we are going to serve them with some notices and things like that, and we're going to bring you guys with us in the process, so you guys can stay with us, see what's going on, and join in all the fun. So that's what we're going to do. Lee, do you have those papers? All right. All right. So we got all kinds of notices and papers and stuff to deal with this.
You know, I have to wonder something. You know, Ron was a lawyer and he has legal experience. And, well, if he has to deliver these notices of, you know, intent to sue, all this information and all these legal documents, why not hire a process server? Unless there's an alternative motive that he has. And I believe that motive is to get clicks and views for his YouTube channel. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but if I needed to, you know, have a motion or notices with intent to sue delivered to somebody, I would more than likely use a process server, and then instead of going to record it myself, because it's probably going to end up hurting my case, especially knowing that one of the people doing it has already been trespassed from the building that they're going to.
Five minutes later.
Had they called yet? Lee, go over there and get the Dan stuff. I'm gonna go out here. You having a good day? Oh, it's beautiful weather. I mean, can't complain about this. Thank you. He was one of the guys who battered and kidnapped him yesterday, or day before yesterday. And this lady directed it, and that lady. So those two are co-conspirators with the ones who put their hands on them. So we need to identify all of them. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have your body cam on? Okay, thanks. I'm absolutely happy to stand back.
Now, I couldn't find anything on Dan's channel showing that he was arrested yesterday or detained. Perhaps it's on Guerrilla Publishing's channel, but I couldn't see anything there other than what happened today. So you're saying that Dan was trespassed from the public library and may have been detained by security. Perhaps he got a little hostile. Maybe he got aggressive and they did what they had to do. But you're saying that they assaulted and battered him, they kidnapped him. None of that really seems plausible, especially with the way you're making it sound. You're using those specific words to kind of imply that there was a criminal intent with this instead of maybe the truth. And from what I can tell so far, I don't know if there was any criminal action actually done by the library staff or their security.
We have a policy.
A few minutes later.
Okay. While we got the officers here, which one of y'all is the head of the library? I need to give you a notice from our lawyer. Does one of y'all want to tell me which one of y'all is the head of the library so I can give you the notice? Neither of you are? Well, who would be the highest person in this building to give our lawyer the letter for? She asked me to deliver a letter. We're suing you.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Who do I give this to? Got your tongues now? No? No. Here, sir. Here you go. You put your hands on. You've received it. It's right there.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because in my opinion, that does not count as legal service. Again, you say that you're suing them and you spoke to a lawyer. Why didn't your lawyer file with a process server to serve them? I don't think your lawyer would advise you to go back there yourself to serve papers, especially in the manner that you're doing, because then from what it looks like, you just threw them on the ground and said, now you've been served. That's not really going to work that well. I mean, if this is a legitimate lawsuit, why wouldn't your lawyer have a process server? I mean, a lot of law offices have process servers on retainer that they work with to do this. And the highest person you would need to give that to would be the library director. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. Their name would be on the building or on a chart of employees that you can easily pull up online.
You've been noticed. It's just Governmental Tort Claims Act notice, y'all. I don't have to serve it with a process server or something.
No, it's okay.
He was the one that was officially trespassed yesterday, and he was provided with notice, right?
Correct.
Okay. And they want one today. You guys have a policy?
Where's Dan? What's he doing? I think they're going to trespass us too.
And the business
We call this foreshadowing.
I think that's what's about to happen. I think they're going to. I came outside just because I want to see what happens. I want to see if they're going to come out here and trespass me outside. Because they're talking about trying to hand me a letter and shit. I'm like, I ain't going to fucking get a letter. What are you fucking talking about? So I want to see.
Did you serve them?
Oh, I dropped it in front of them. They wouldn't. Here, hold this camera for a second, would you? Here, we hold the live. Here, you talk to them. Turn it around and talk to them. Here, let's tell them what's going on.
What's going on, guys, at home there? Down here, I just filled out a police report for being kidnapped and assaulted by the security guards down here, and the police officer is going in there and get all the guards' names for me on the police report. So just down here, and apparently they want to trespass Ron next, huh?
Oh, I'm waiting. So what we need to do, I'm on live.
Is Lee in there still?
Lee's still in there filming, but I need to call the bail bondsman.
Why, you going to take your arrest here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute, real quick. Before he says his 2 cents, I want to say something about something that was going on a minute ago. So, there were, like, I saw in the comments that people talk about, like, well, and even like in the commentary, we don't have the video of him getting kidnapped and assaulted, right? And it's like, so where's the video? Well, here's the problem, though. Especially this guy. We know Daniel Warmus. We know auditing Erie County. So there's no question. We already know, even if the video does exist, and even if the video shows exactly what he says it shows, you have to remember who we're talking about. I think it probably does show exactly what he's saying, because I know that his language, what his words actually mean. Assaulted means someone touched him at all. Security guard says, please leave. And as he's walking out, maybe puts his hand on his back. I was assaulted. And then if the cops come and they arrest him, I was kidnapped. So maybe it is all true, everything he says, if you understand how he speaks and how he defines these terms. In his mind, if a security guard says, please leave, and his hand swipes your shoulder as he's like aiming you towards the door, that's assault. Or if they put their hand in front of the camera, that's assault. So maybe by his definition, he was assaulted. And of course they were illegally, and that's the other thing too. If they say I was illegally arrested, well, by their definition, anytime they're arrested, they're illegally arrested. No matter what. And kidnapped. That's it. Law enforcement doesn't kidnap. But that, again, if he got arrested, he's going to say he was kidnapped, because that's what they say every time they get arrested, is that they were kidnapped. Kidnapped and assaulted means legally detained for investigation. Yep. You don't have to touch someone to assault them. Exactly. That's my point, is that, like, that's right. Yeah, boxing, that'll do it. But yeah, when they say, you know, hey, I was assaulted, I was kidnapped, I was this, I was that, by their definition, he probably was. Now, we'd probably watch the video, and what we'll see is that a random idiot is wreaking havoc at the library for no reason. So they ask him to leave, so he doesn't leave. So now he's trespassing, so now they make him leave. That's what I would see. But his description of those events are, I was illegally assaulted and kidnapped, and I'm going to sue them for doing that to me. Because they're trying to get paid. 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 And they'll always say, no, I'm trying to stand up for my freedom and my rights. And if they violate my rights, then they have to be sued, so they'll learn not to violate people's rights. Okay, so if everyone everywhere stopped doing everything, and all human beings just became automatons, that the second someone comes in with a camera, they just shut down and never move until the guy with the camera leaves. That's the only thing that would make these guys happy. But if somehow it was actually possible to have that happen, the money would stop flowing in, and guess what? All of a sudden, all these civil rights activists would disappear. I thought you weren't doing it for the money. Anyway, let's see what NCR has to say.
So instead of, receiving your trespass notice and trying to get it rescinded through proper channels, asking for a hearing to see if you can get it removed and going through it that way, you're just going to call your bail bondsman up ahead of time and say, hey, I'm going to get arrested because I want to play fuck around and find out, even though I don't have to. Yeah, that's not the smartest play. And I don't think it's really going to help you in court, especially when you would be showing the court with this video that's going to be put up on your channel, which is kind of ironic that you're, putting out evidence of you committing a crime, which you would know is a crime as a former lawyer.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I think I'm about to get arrested. So,
For what?
I'm trespassing. I get filming in the library. Yeah. Exactly. You know it's okay. They don't seem to know that. They don't seem to understand that. Look, the guys with the skateboards understand it. The people with the library cards don't. Funny how that works out, right? Funny how that works out. Do what? Is that more? I hope so. They need to get all the supervisors they can get out here. Nothing in that one. Here, hold this one. Here, put that in your pocket. I think I'm going to take the arrest. Y'all get me out? Okay. Affordable bail bonds. Charles and Rodney. Affordable bail bonds. Prior.
17 hours away, I'd be doing that too.
Affordable bail bonds. With the thing. So
I wonder if they're going to cut him a deal on the bond because he's plugging their company as the preferable bail bondsman for what he commits a dumb, because that's what it sounds like. Hey, maybe they'll give you 10% off on your next arrest. We never know. But then again, you could have just resolved this the easier way by just accepting the trespass and then trying to get it revoked or rescinded by going through proper channels. That's what a reasonable, sound, rational adult would do, not somebody who's trying to get content for a YouTube channel.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, we missed that. What was that?
I just repeated it to him and he's filming it, so you can watch it later if you'd like.
Okay, so
And I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure how you fit in this mix. He's just been trespassed. We need him removed from the property.
This is your Ronald Durbin.
okay, Lieutenant, so you're going to enforce for filming in the public, a public building in a public space. You're going to.
Why they decided to trespass you,
It doesn't.
you have the right.
Okay.
You can
Lee, take this.
with issues with their
Take this.
policy, you can take that up in court. That's what the court system's for.
Okay, so here's your. I'm putting my hands behind my back. I'm not taking anything. So you're officially trespassed. You need to take this, and then we're gonna escort you off the property. And you're gonna be banned from the library and all getting.
All Tulsa County properties.
Well, the city county library.
Okay.
Mr. Durbin, so you're stating you have no intention of leaving the property since we've notified you.
If you refuse to leave, you're gonna be arrested first. That was discreet, but will be arrested.
We're asking you to leave the property. You have the right to leave right now.
You're telling me to leave the property or I'll be arrested.
Are you taking
You
it?
have the option to leave right now.
Do I have to take your arrest? I don't need the arrest.
Well, she said you have the option to leave, which means you have the option to stay.
Well, clearly,
If I say I'll go to jail, then
yes.
you're gonna arrest me?
They're telling you to leave the property. They banned you from the property. You're trespassing at this point.
Okay. So I'll be arrested for trespassing? Okay, I'm good here.
I'll be out of here once you take him out.
This is good, so I have bachelor because
You've also been asking you to go ahead and wrap it up. And
I'll leave.
police and the performance of their
Now, see, right here, this is like NCR said in the commentary. It's like it's not going to help you in court to have video posted online that you shot of you committing your crimes. He's outside the library saying, I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna trespass and I'm gonna take the arrest. Like, how do you argue that it wasn't intentional? It wasn't intentional. How do you make the argument that it wasn't intentional when you filmed yourself planning the whole thing out? I'm going to take the arrest. He was outside when he made that plan, which means he planned on going back in and not leaving when they asked him to leave, which is trespassing. I still do not understand. And maybe, I don't know. I really just, I cannot even begin to comprehend that whole thing. The whole thing with these guys. It's like they ask you to leave and you don't leave, you are now trespassing. Why can't they understand that? I don't get how they don't get that. If I'm in, and then I'll say, well, if I'm in your house and you ask me to leave and I don't leave, what are you going to do? Just let me stay? I'm just going to, be, well, that's different. That's private property. But we see these guys go on private property all the time. They just say it's not private property. So I'll just go in your house and I'll just say it's not private property. This isn't your property. It's public property. Because that's what you guys say every time you go on a public property. So I'll say the same thing. Why not? Same. What's the difference? Trespass isn't a crime. It's a secondary crime. I didn't break into your house, so you can't trespass me. Well, you're kicking me out for bad reasons or whatever. Okay. So take him to court. And that's the thing. And this goes back to what NCR did say in the commentary. If you're willing to go to court over being arrested, in other words, okay, I get trespassed. I leave. I think the trespass was wrong. That the reason behind the trespass was a violation of my rights. Because they always like to use the example, well, what if they asked me to leave because I was black or because I was gay or because whatever. Stuff that's covered under the Civil Rights Act, right? Handicapped. They love to use that as an example. But you're not being trespassed for any of those things. And if your trespass actually was a violation of your rights, you could fight it in court. Well, I don't have time to go through all that. Oh, but you have time to get arrested and then go fight it in court anyway because you have to go to court after the arrest. So why not skip the part where you have to go to jail or where you have to at least get booked and then probably sent home because he's already got the number of the bail bondsman on speed dial. What kind of idiot has the phone number of the bail bondsman memorized? Anyway, these guys are out of their minds. They're nuts. It's nuts. The whole system is insane. Don't forget to join me tomorrow for the Saturday Night Snafu with me and Frauditor News Network. It's a wonderful day because it's Friday and it's supposed to be almost 40 degrees today. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And like I always say at the end of the day, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. Have a great weekend, guys.